Woo-wee. What up, homies of the interwebs? This is Lugnuts.Guapo, and I'm back. Been gone for about a month or so. Sorry, I've been busy, and I had some issues with equipment. Now I have some fresh equipment, and I'm actually borrowing the GoPro, which I'm shooting with. I got a DJI to shoot from my helmet, but I'm obviously those audios, whatever it's going on with the audio, I can't seem to sort it out. But in the meantime, I'm borrowing this GoPro 4 because they're usually pretty reliable, and until the last one that I had just took a dump, and also the GoPro session. So I'm kind of done with GoPro altogether, but I guess for now, until they sort out the audio issue with the Osmo Action, I'll be shooting with the GoPro 4 because then again, it's the most reliable GoPro I've ever seen. So anyways, good old Dave came by, and he wants me to well, it doesn't want me to, but he's letting me, more than anything, let me test ride this beauty of a bike. As you all know, the Lowrider S has made quite a splash since it came out, and it is for good reason. It looks great, it rides great, and it's just fantastic all around. I think his I'm gonna have to look it up on my phone now, but I'm pretty sure his Instagram handle is wheelspin18, so I shall check that out real quick. Yep, wheelspin18. So go check him out, wheelspin18. He's letting me borrow this bike real quick. He hasn't done a lot, but if you would have seen his fat bob, which I'm sure if you go to his Instagram page, you will see it. His fat bob was very clean, very nice. You know, chain conversion, T-bars, the whole like club style shebang. He did it all to that fat bob, and someone else had to have it, so he sold it, and now he has this, and I'm happy he does, because I think this is a slightly superior bike to the fat bob. For many reasons. The D-rake, you know, the nice front wheel and tire as opposed to the big tractor tires that you get on the fat bob, kind of doesn't help with the handling as much. But here we are, and here it is. He did he put a TBR, a 2 Broheim 2-in-1 exhaust as in his intake cover, and of course an intake, but he said he was trying to get the smaller one so you can show off the motor a little bit more, which I think it actually might look better. He also did some 10-inch risers, some FM 10-inch risers, MX bar, got the nice little grips. Oh, he also did the Harley pegs. He likes them. He said, in his opinion, probably the best pegs that they come out with since excuse me, since they've been around. Definitely that club style kind of deal going on. But he had the trashing ones on the other, on his on his fat bob, and he really liked it. So he might end up going with mini floorboards. He also did the small little mirrors over here, round mirrors, which I think are pretty nice. Definitely sleek and clean. Man, that's actually really comfortable right there. I really liked it. If you saw my last review, I'd really liked them where they were stock, but up here it's definitely comfortable. You got the hand guards on there as well. And anyways, too much talking, let's get cracking. So the cool thing about the M8, in my opinion, and I don't know if because I'm slowly getting older, is I like how tame they are at idle. Maybe this cop is waiting for me, I don't know. Oh man, you let go of that throttle. That's a nice little mild bark. I'm not gonna just rip into it because that cop is probably just hanging out there, probably just waiting for me. Whew, it's brisk this morning, so if my nipples poke holes through my shirt, I apologize. Woo! Oh man, that's not okay. Just so you know, I mean, I've ridden, you know, Ducatis, Kawasaki's, you know, obviously Harley-Davidsons. I've ridden all kinds of motorcycles, and so yeah, this is not by far the fastest bike. It's not a leader bike. I mean, for what this is very exciting, and I'm sorry, if motorcycles don't make you giggle just a little bit, there's something wrong with you. Oh man, that that exhaust sounds good. I like, it's not like overwhelmingly loud. Of course, he said he's gonna do 475 cam, SNS cam, I believe is what it is. Gonna do the, you know, the SNS cam plate, and eventually 128, which also I've done a review on that. What an awesome product, smooth power delivery. And I mean, not to say that the SNS product is what causes that smooth power delivery. Get it, son! Oh man, yeah, he said. So M8 in itself is very smooth, and having that 128 is definitely going to be an awesome benefit for this bike. But yeah, man, I can't wait for Dave to like do all the extra stuff to it. I'm so thankful that he dropped it by. I actually haven't ridden another lowrider since I did that test ride review, and may I say, these 10-inch risers, oh man, I'm a fan. I'm most definitely a fan. Man, and I do remember, if you recall me saying, the one thing that if I had to complain about anything on the lowrider is when it's stock, is how small those risers look in comparison to the big beefy front end. I would say, just looking where the fork's at, do you see the size of those risers? They're just they just look tiny compared to the size of those triple trees. That's probably the first thing I would change. Can't stand how small those risers are. These, I don't, you can't really see it from this back, but these are very beefy and very much complete the look, in my opinion, at least from the front end. Man, that height, and I think I might have said something about the height as well, the height of the risers. This is comfortable, amazingly comfortable. Yeah! Wow! Oh man, it's always so exciting, man. I'm telling you, I've been thinking about a second bike, and if I could, and if surprisingly lowrider S wouldn't be my first choice, it would be my second choice. Livewire would probably be the first choice. That's not gonna happen, so this would be probably more reasonable, but even then, I mean, FXR probably would be in that list as well. I'm just so happy that Harley finally did the right thing. Oh man, it really, like, how they de-rake that front end. It's de-raking it, because if you ever ridden like just a stock lowrider, not the lowrider, but just a lowrider, it handles great. That wheel and tire on the front, I mean, it definitely does a lot. It helps a lot, but de-raking it is, oh, I'm telling you, there's really not much about this bike that I dislike at all. The only thing I dislike is I can't afford it right now. Man, I can't. Dave, you have a very comfortable bike. It has a stock seat. I know he's changing the seat. With the stock seat, I'm telling you, this setup right here with the bars, and I'm about 6 foot, give or take, so maybe slightly under 6 foot. This is very, very comfortable. Listen to that. Surprisingly, and maybe not surprisingly, but no tuner, not yet. He's doing a power vision on it, so squeeze a little bit more out of the motor, but not a lot of diesel pop, if any. I haven't heard any, man. I just haven't heard it yet, but he said he's been loving this bike. I think this is what what he wanted the fat bob to be when he was building the other one. He was also mentioning that, again, we agreed on the same thing, like having this wheel and tire on the front as opposed to what the fat bob had. Very much awesome. This is Again, what an awesome motorcycle. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you're looking to buy a Two Broheims pipe or Two Brothers exhaust, it sounds great, man, on the M8. And trust me, once he does cams on it, it's gonna be rowdy, man. Very, very rowdy. At idle, it's, man, yeah, this is awesome. Oh man, well, leave your comments below. I'm glad to be back and hope to hear from you guys as well. But man, check me out on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Leave your comments below, share this content if you will, and in the meantime, get on your Harley and get some wind therapy. Later.